Hi, everyone. We are so excited to be launching the Oracle Cloud Success Navigator and cannot wait to give you all the inside scoop, including information about the platform, how customers are already using it to accelerate success, and even a demo so you know exactly what it offers. And that all starts right now. I am pleased to welcome Gary Miller, EVP and Customer Success Officer here at Oracle, as well as Damien Carey, SVP and Chief Digital Officer for Oracle Customer Success Services, announcing the Oracle Cloud Success Navigator.
So Gary, you've been Oracle Customer Success Officer for a couple of years now. You've traveled the world extensively, spending a lot of time with customers. What are you hearing from them? What are their challenges?
Okay, well, let me rewind a little bit to like a couple of years ago when this role was created. But really, it started with Oracle's amazing cloud services and products that are across the whole stack: applications, database, industry applications. And as we started seeing customers really using our new cloud solutions, it changed our relationship with customers. We had this great technology, but it meant that we were with our customers every minute of every day, and it turned into a much closer relationship. So we really understood that we needed to become much more customer centric, not just in my team, but across the whole of Oracle. So we created this customer success services organization, and I'm honored, and it's a great pleasure to have that role. I get to meet with customers around the world, partners around the world. And what I'm hearing from them really is a couple of things. One is they feel the need to transform their businesses with more than ever because the competition is rising. They look at AI capabilities, Oracle AI capabilities, as really a vehicle to accelerate the transformation of their business. They don't always know, how to get started. They're worried that they're taking some risk. So, they're looking to us to really guide them on that journey, how to get started, how to get fast time to value, and how to really, drive that transformation. On the another side, we have thousands and thousands of customers that are live on Oracle Cloud Solutions, and they're really saying, what do I do next? Which AI capability do I use? Which new innovation do I use? So again, they're looking to Oracle to really guide them on, the ongoing transformation of their business. Getting live is just the start. It's really what you do every day to continue to improve your business, do more with less, be more competitive, grow your business. So they're really looking to Oracle in this relationship, also with their partners, to accelerate their transformation.
Yeah, that's really compelling insight and feedback from our customers, Gary. I recall a couple of years ago when you did form the Customer Success Services organization for Oracle, we had a conversation about how do we solve these challenges for our customers, this disparate information that's across the company. Very difficult for customers to get access to the right information at the right time. It's a very fragmented experience. So if we think about Cloud Success Navigator as like a GPS for the enterprise, it's helping customers unlock value and get guidance at the right time in the flow of their work, in their journey, and through their ongoing relationship with Oracle, whether that's in implementation or living in the cloud, ever present, ever available, right there at their fingertips to get access to.
Yeah, and I think it's really a game changer from with the feedback we've seen from customers. So Damien, we've been working with a set of customers and some of our partners before we, basically make it available generally. How's that going, and what have you seen so far?
Yeah, great question. We went live with our limited availability program last summer, and we've had over 100 customers globally, including many of our strategic system integrators that have been testing and using Cloud Success Navigator. So we used that experience to help us improve the application. And so it really served the right purpose for our customers and also our partners. And getting back to your first challenge in terms of the observations you alluded to before around helping customers get it right the first time in implementation, the unanimous feedback from our customers is that we've been able to help accelerate through the journey, the cloud journey, particularly in implementation, the key milestones. So the combination of Oracle's modern best practices together with our leading industry practices and a pre-configured starter environment, a prototype zero, has really been a game changer, a transformational experience for our customers.
So tell me a little bit about, for a customer using Navigator, how quickly do they actually see the standard processes and functionality compared to not using Navigator?
Yeah, great question. Let me double click a little bit on the pre-configured environment, how that comes together with our modern best practices, because customers are very excited about how they can immediately get access once they've been provisioned to Fusion Cloud. Historically, it's taken months to get access to a populated, configured environment. Now they can do that within days. So accelerating the time to access is really key, but also providing them with key understanding of how a Fusion environment is configured from a solution-led perspective. So we provide master data, reports, KPIs, a full process walkthrough in the application, in the environment. So it's hugely valuable for things like change management, stakeholder alignment, and helping customers accelerate through their design process, but doing that with their partner. So it leads to better decision-making around the processes they need to implement through and with their partners.
So very quickly, they see like the best practice process that comes with Oracle Fusion SaaS. They can feel it, they can discuss it with their colleagues, they can give feedback on it. So it's a very, so it accelerates that by many, many months, right, in terms of timing. So,
yeah.
Okay.
So absolutely. It's really, overall, it helps customers focus more on their business transformation, taking a solution-led approach. We've captured all of this understanding and knowledge from the tens of thousands of implementations we've done over the years. And most importantly, thinking about a solution-led approach helps them to avoid migrating legacy business processes to the cloud and focus on, therefore, being able to unlock innovation as Oracle continuously releases capability to them in the future.
So get it right the first time and get set up to actually, adopt the ongoing innovation that Oracle is delivering on a very regular basis.
Correct. And getting to the innovation piece, so beyond implementation, helping customers stay current and unlocking the value of these continuous releases that we have, that we're building at Oracle. It's also about providing assurance and guidance post-implementation and a more personalized experience. So they're not just living and operating in the cloud, but really thriving and being able to deploy that innovation into their business immediately. So we do that by understanding the customer's profile and being able to serve them information at the right time throughout the whole journey, but also living in the cloud. So we're able to determine how are they using our services, what they've purchased, and what's the utilization of those. We use adoption centers in Cloud Success Navigator to actually help aggregate capability across themes and across various releases, particularly with new capabilities like our Redwood user experience and artificial intelligence. And we help them with a roadmap builder that helps them actually build out a plan, but do that collaboratively with Oracle and also with the partner ecosystem.
So I was with a customer recently, and they've deployed nearly every Fusion SaaS module in 100 countries, and they're it going very well. And the COO said to me, Gary, help me determine what I should do next. Don't let me fumble around in the dark looking for what to do. Tell me, have Oracle advise me what's the next AI feature or the next, quarterly update feature that I should implement for maximum value. So how does Navigator help do that?
Yeah, great question, Gary. One of the key capabilities that will be in the platform is helping. It's clear for most customers where they need to go and what their destination is. The challenge is every customer is in a different place. And so helping them understand how they navigate from where they are to where they need to be with a release planner and a release builder is going to be a game changer in terms of how they're able to progress and unlock the business value they need to succeed in the cloud.
Okay. So in Navigator, there's the hundreds of new innovations. It serves up the ones that are appropriate for them. And then we help them prioritize those and put them into a plan of how they're going to roll that innovation, Oracle innovation out, how they're going to get their users to adopt it, and how to get the value. So it's all in one place. It helps them optimize, and it helps them maximize the value from all this innovation that Oracle is providing.
Precisely, Gary, precisely. I think now might be a really good opportunity to bring Mitchell Flynn in to give us a full tour of Cloud Success Navigator. So Mitchell, over to you.
Thank you, Damien and Gary. I'm incredibly excited to share with you a demonstration of Oracle Cloud Success Navigator. Let's jump in. In this demonstration, I'm a customer who's live on HCM and is currently implementing ERP. I'm leveraging the interactive digital platform Success Navigator, and in order to drive collaboration and transparency, I've brought my Oracle team and my partner in with me. The goal is that we're all looking at the same best practices along my implementation timeline, and obviously while I'm living in the cloud. And so I'm jumping in here to the production profile, where I'm able to highlight the features and functionality that I've already implemented, the items I'm currently implementing, as well as those that I maybe have not yet have a strategy for maximizing my value. It's important for my entire team to understand this context as we think about driving value from my Oracle Cloud applications. Within my HCM application, I want to be thinking about continuous innovation and the quarterly release process. So I'm drilling in here to my HCM capabilities with the most recent release. I'm then able to look at the text and pictures that are ingested into Oracle Cloud Success Navigator from the release readiness site. This gives me an additional beginning understanding of what's in each feature. I then have the ability to understand the impact and scope of how to look to implement. In this case, these are my mandatory features, things that I need to take in this release. I'm able to consume Oracle University learning videos, which is an entitlement through Success Navigator, and I can share these features out with members of my team, Oracle, partner, as well as those with me at the customer site. And then as I find features I'm interested in, I can add these to my roadmap. And I'm going to talk through what that looks like here in a moment. And as we've worked as a customer team and a customer group, we've provided feedback to Oracle that we want to see features not just in the release notes, but aggregated into themes. And so Oracle within Cloud Success Navigator has built for me adoption centers. In this case, it's a Redwood adoption center that gives me all the key information around what Redwood looks like and the timing, and how the UI UX transformation also includes a technology change, and allows me to then sift through all the release capabilities in a specific business process or module as it relates to Redwood. I then can consume the same release readiness materials that was on my feature release list earlier. I'm able to add them to a roadmap, and I'm able to understand in the context of my business what this might look like. Additionally, there's an AI adoption center. This allows me to understand across the AI suite of capabilities, how could I potentially think about transforming my business? Again, this is in a grouping for me at a business process level or a modular level, so that I really can sit down as a business and understand which AI capabilities I want to be able to pull into my roadmap and use the collective value of Navigator to drive that incremental improvement. So now I'm in my roadmap. These are all those features that I've been adding along the way. They're items I want to prioritize now within the current release. Again, those mandatory capabilities are a great example of this. Or items that I want to do upcoming that fit my business schedule rather than the release schedule of cloud applications. I want to be able to have that backlog of items I want to prioritize, and I want to be able to update these along the way to show my progress. I've got a list of all my saved features that I've not yet prioritized. Then I've also got a list of all the capabilities that I've completed to date and are driving value in my Oracle Cloud applications. So now let's talk about my experience with ERP. I'm currently implementing. I have my partner and my Oracle team all working with me together. And what we're leveraging is cloud quality standards. This is a set of standards from 10,000 plus successful Oracle implementations. These help me do my implementation the right time the first time, helps me reduce risk, and really helps me with that priority of completing an on-time and on-budget implementation. These cloud quality standards span across a journey that Oracle provides to me in Cloud Success Navigator, from mobilize all the way through to evolution, where I'm living in the cloud. And as we think about our ERP implementation, we're leveraging two core capabilities of Success Navigator. That's our modern best practices, which is the ability for us to understand how the solution works out of the box. So we're able to understand by selecting our ERP application and getting some specific persona KPI details for our region, what the capabilities are in a specific modern best practice. We're given the different levels and understanding from all the way at the top of our L0, all the way down into some of the details, what we need from a process template perspective. We're able to consume some additional Oracle University training materials as part of this, and it really allows our team to understand what's taking place within ERP, especially so for some of those members who were not part of the buying cycle and have maybe never seen Oracle ERP before. And where this builds to is the ability for us to think about something called starter configuration. So through Success Navigator, the Oracle team is able to work with me to take my test environment and allow me to request a starter configuration. So I identify within the Fusion space my ERP application, and I identify a specific localization. And this allows me to give a blank test environment to the Oracle team, and they're able to load the modern best practices for me. So I go from thinking through process diagrams and videos and kind of a textbook version of learning about the application and moving into my own test environment. Now what I'm able to do is think through how best practices can work for me. How can I build muscle memory through the data that's loaded into starter configuration and the ability to leverage Oracle guided learning to help me with a step-by-step walkthrough of a specific best practice? The goal here is for me to do the step-by-step movement as I think about those design conversations with my partner to understand if the out-of-the-box solution will work for me or if there's some other design decisions we need to consider with our partner. Could be something for my industry, could be something for my localization or potentially a regulatory requirement. And that really allows me to then think through potentially how I can shorten some of those decision-making cycles as part of design and think through potentially how I'm going to maximize my opportunity for an on-time and on-budget implementation, as well as then thinking through, is there a possibility to actually get more value in my first implementation at go live ahead of moving into the continuous innovation lifecycle? So with this, I want to move back into the home screen for Cloud Success Navigator. A quick recap of our demo. We've looked through what it looks like to be a live customer and use the Innovate capabilities. We've also looked through what it looks like to be an implementing customer through our ERP project. So I'm really happy to be able to show this with you today. I'm now going to hand things back over to Damien and Gary to continue the conversation.
Thanks, Mitchell. That was highly informative. I can see why hundreds of our early adopter customers and our partners have already given us great feedback on the value that Cloud Success Navigator is going to bring in terms of getting it right the first time and really helping them with their ongoing adoption of Oracle innovation.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. And thank you again, Mitchell, for that fantastic tour of Oracle Cloud Success Navigator. Lastly, I'd like to leave you with a few thoughts. Never start an implementation or an update without Oracle Cloud Success Navigator. And I'd encourage you to connect with your Customer Success Manager, visit our website to get access to the free account for all of our customers. We guarantee it will help you get started right and thrive in the Oracle Cloud.